Good to see you again. Good to see your face again. Good to see you.
Oh, my name is Mick McGuire, and I'll quickly tell to you of a young girl I admire called Katie Donahue. She was fair and fat and 40, and believe me when I say that whenever I come in at the door, you can hear her mammy say, Johnny, get up from the fire, get up and give the man a sight. Can't you see it's Mr. McGuire and he's courting your sister Kate? I know very well he owns that farm a wee bit out of the town. And I get up out of that, you impotent brat, and let Mr. McGuire sit down. Diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow, diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow, diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow. Ah, you know very well he owns the farm a wee bit out of the town. And I get up out of that, you impotent brat, and let Mr. McGuire sit down. Now the first time that I met her was at the dance at Tarnagee, and I very kindly asked her if she'd dance a step with me. Then I asked if I could see her home, it might be going her way. Now whenever I come in at the door, you can hear her mammy say, Johnny, get up from the fire, get up and give the man a sight. Can't you see it's Mr. McGuire and he's courting your sister Kate? I know very well he owns that farm a wee bit out of the town. Hurry, get up or that, you impotent brat, and let Mr. McGuire sit down. Diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow, 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 diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow. Ah, you know very well he owns the farm a wee bit out of the town. Hurry, get up or that, you impotent brat, and let Mr. McGuire sit down. Ah, but now that we are married, sure, her mother's changed her mind, just because they spent the legacy her father left behind. She hasn't got the decency to bid me time of day. Now whenever I come in at the door, you can hear the old one say, Johnny, come up to the fire, come up, you're sitting in the draught. Can't you see it's old McGuire, sure he nearly drives me daft. I don't know what gets in him, for he's always on the tear. And I just sit where you are and never you dare to give old McGuire the chair. Diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow, 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 diddly-dow-diddle-dow-diddle-dow. I don't know what gets in him, for he's always on the tear. Or just sit where you are and never you dare to give old McGuire the chair.
Well, Mickey personifies civility and professionalism. He's respected by all. Not only is he an outstanding trial lawyer, but he is an outstanding individual, well respected by other lawyers, judges, his peers, and his pals.
I got to meet Mickey McGuire at a function for the Bar Association where he was drunk and fell down and somebody pushed him over, and I went to introduce him to Mike Thorson and said, Mike, I'd like to meet Mickey McGuire, and he was on the ground, and you know how you can do that? You can jump right up like nothing happened, or you can ad-lib, and by the time I said Mickey McGuire, he had 2 cigarettes sticking out of his nose laying on the ground. Thorson looked at me because I was promoting Mickey to be one of our partners at the time, and Thorson looked at me and he said, he'll do just fine.
True story?
True story.
Well, I think that Mickey is so personable, and he reacts and energizes juries very well for one simple reason. He's Irish.
He's been a star member of BOTA all this time. He was president last year, and he did a real good job as president. He's got a great sense of humor, and he's a lot of fun to be around. He thinks he's a great golfer, as most of us do, but that makes it fun to play with him, because you can cheer for him and laugh at him too.
I met him through Bartolotta at the Christmas party of the San Diego County Bar Association back in 1978. And someone said, this is Mickey McGuire. I turned around, he's laying on his back on the floor with 2 cigarettes in his nose. And I didn't understand it then, I don't understand it now, but I liked him. And that was the start of a very long relationship.
Mickey was a very well-known midshipman at the Naval Academy. He was a prankster from day one and well-known throughout the brigade.
Any particular pranks come to mind?
I better not say any.
Well, when Mickey came to the McGinnis firm early on, back in the 70s, I had a sense right away that he was going to be a very good lawyer. He had a sense of purpose, a sense of confidence. He was willing to stand up to things. I recall one day he came in the office one morning kind of beat up, and upon questioning, he said that he'd run into some people in a parking lot where his car was who were trying to get in the cars, and Mickey didn't back down. Mickey didn't call the police. Mickey confronted them, and the evidence was right there on his face the next day.
Mickey McGuire, my father, he is a very unique and very simple, very loving, caring individual that has really impressed us as far as how can you do it all? Well, he does a great job doing it all. So.
Mickey loves being a lawyer. It fulfills him, gives him purpose, and I don't even know that it's work for him. It comes very naturally.
In a word, tenacity makes Mickey the trial attorney he is. He's like a junkyard dog. Once he grabs your leg, he's going to hang on until he gets everything out of you he wants.
Well, he's good looking. He had a good voice. He was smart. He knew how to examine and cross-examine, and he just made a good impression.
Mickey was in the Navy. I've never held that against him. The only thing that I've told him from time to time is that he does need a haircut.
It's a very combative practice in which we engage, and sometimes you cannot trust your opponent. And one thing I've always known about Mickey, no matter how aggressive he's been in the representation of his clients, you can always believe what he has to say.
That Mickey was born tough. You had to be tough if you were a McGuire. You had to be tough if you were growing up in Rockaway Beach. You had to be tough if you went to the Naval Academy. You had to be tough in Vietnam and Cambodia. You had to be tough when you got shot. And a lifetime of being tough prepared him for practice of law and trying cases.
This guy McGuire is an unbelievable trial lawyer. I mean, I know from personal experience. My cousin Irv Schmidlap got put, Irv, hey, how you doing? Irv Schmidlap. Anyway, he gets put away by Mickey. We in the family hire Mike Neal to come in and represent Irv. He's gonna walk him, and all of a sudden Mickey flies in, literally, and the guy's like Superman. He flies in, puts him away for 15 years in San Quentin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Mike Neal for the defendant Schmidlap, Your Honor.
You tell him, Mikey. You tell him we're ready to do some business here.
I see Mr. Neal has his uniform on. Mr. McGuire, are you going to change now? You can use our dressing room.
As a matter of fact, Your Honor, I would, but it's not necessary for the court to provide me with a dressing room. Is there a telephone booth available?
Hey, what the heck is this?
Mickey McGuire ready for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hey, what's going on, Mikey?
Be a man, Schmidlap.
Hey, wait a minute, Mikey. Who's going to take care of my ponies? What the heck, hey?
Integrity, professionalism, and a good friend.
3 words. The best lawyer in town. Oh, it was 5 words, sorry.
Mickey, persistent, tenacious, and humorous.
Pop quiz. Mickey McGuire, 3 words.
Drop dead gorgeous. Someone I wouldn't want to go up against if I were another attorney, and an ocean lover.
Okay, Mickey McGuire, 3 words.
Stop it. Don't do it. Hold on. Come on.
A great guy.
Forceful, purposeful, direct.
Tough, Irish, surf.
Fun, friend, tough guy. Tough guy, one word.
Tough, tough, tough.
Wow. Devoted. Tireless. And smart.
Integrity, loyalty, and tenacious.
Mickey McGuire. 3 words. Sandals, confusion, and run the other way. That's a phrase.
Cunning, mysterious, and unflappable.
I think big picture, and I count that as 1 word instead of 2 words. Dedicated. And as the 3rd word, I think I'd say compassionate. Because he really goes the extra mile for our clients, especially when they need it.
Dedicated, hardworking, and challenging.
I mean, Mickey is known all over the United States for his courtroom work. I mean, 60 Minutes comes into town when he's representing Loretta Brown, and everybody knows about that case. I mean, and they come in just specifically to interview Mickey for that case. I mean, it's got national press all over it. He's been on 60 Minutes more times than Craig McClellan, and that's saying something.
Discouraged but undaunted, 30 Minutes headed downtown to the offices of Thorsness, Bartolotta, McGuire, and Padilla, where we had an opportunity to speak with plaintiff's counsel for the class action, Mickey McGuire.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just checking out the action. Come on in, sit down. Can I get you something? Heineken's, Scotch and water, Perrier. How about a Mont Blanc pen? Come on. How about a couple $1,000 even? Sit down. So, what can I do for you?
Yeah, well, Mickey, we wondered if we could ask you a few questions about Loretta Brown's lawsuit against Irv Schmidlap.
Loretta Brown. Loretta Brown, of course, Loretta Brown. Listen, I'll tell you, it's disgraceful as far as I'm concerned. People like Schmidlap take advantage of, Gloria Gray. There's other Gloria Grays in this.
Loretta Brown is her name.
Whatever. I mean, it's disgraceful that Schmidlap will line his pockets with the hard-earned savings of innocent people. I mean, what has to be done in this country is people have to stand up for their rights. You can't have the innocent people passing on money to people like Schmidlap who have absolutely no right, no entitlement to it. A cigar?
No, thanks.
Havana.
Yeah.
In any event, we expect, when I first looked at this case, that Linda Gray would probably...
Loretta Brown.
Whatever. Loretta Brown is probably going to make us a lot of money. I mean, going to make herself a lot of money along the way. You understand what I mean, don't you? Now, I last thought that when we take Clarice's deposition in this particular case...
You mean Loretta?
Whatever!
On behalf of my brothers and sisters and my children and your grandchildren, congratulations, nice work, we love you.
I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm honored to be your wife. I'm living every girl's fairy tale, and it's because of you I couldn't love you anymore.